Okay, so today I got my butt kicked because, all right, I'm trying to keep it stable, I promise. I had to dig up both of these Japanese maples. I can't even talk. Japanese maples, and put them in these pots on the front porch because, oh, and this one as well. These are like different types of Japanese maple. I don't know which one is which. I have some labels so I can insert those, but had to move them from over here because we found out that I have tons of roots. You could probably see some of them. That's a root right here. But anyways, this root right here was growing through the galvanized pipes, and they had to take that up. So this is the sewer water leaving. I was always wondering why this bed was always very moist, and so that's what that is right here. And so we had the the gas company come out, and then they labeled where the line is ran right here. So it looks like the line is ran right over the pipe. So the gas line must be a little bit higher or lower, I don't know, but you can see where they cut off this tree root. And I don't know where, I mean, we've cut down a lot of trees in this bed anyways. So this is the last one that is here, this Japanese maple. I'm giving this one to my contractor, so that's the reason why I haven't really dug it out. I kind of started, but I didn't finish. But all of these trees, oh hey, how you doing? We've gotten rid of. But here we go at the cottages. All right, not a lot has been done, so I think I'm gonna do an unboxing video since not a whole lot has been done on these. So in here, what we got going on? That's the front door. As you notice, I just walked in without a front door. They opened this up a little bit more, the entrance into the kitchen. So that's very nice. The guys have been doing the plumbing work. They need to come back and finish it off. And then what they're gonna do is give me a shutoff valve downstairs as well. And then, make sure nobody's here. Right. Then this is the bedroom right here. We got some drywall. These doors, these windows are supposed to be coming in, which is really slowing down progress because I had to special order them. And then this is the bathroom. So nothing much has changed in here. Oh, more plumbing. So that's what's happening right now. It's just a lot of plumbing work and not a whole lot of progress. So let's go downstairs. So I'm trying to keep my hand as stable as possible. So this was the old hot water tank that we ended up taking out. And then in here, again, it's plumbing time, so majority of the work that you'll see progress on is the plumbing. So they framed out the shower in here. So this was the room that I was scared to go in. That was all painted red. And then the toilet obviously is right here. And then this vanity for the sink. And then they're cutting back the old pipes and putting in new pipes. I have to get the electrician over here, as you see. The electrician is the bulk of the work. They also had to take part of the ceiling down in order to do the plumbing. And then, as you see, these lines are going outside because the hot water tank is going to go outside. So what I want to do is put a washer and dryer unit stackable right here. And everything ended up working out to the very last minute, like literally the week of closing. I was stressed out, but we ended up finding them a place to live that was comparable to the same price. My biggest thing is that I didn't want to have renters because those apartments in the back needed to be gutted. If you want to see how they looked before, you could definitely go look at that video. I think it's like week 1 demo. And those apartments are not to me, fit for anybody to live in. And they needed a gut, they needed a remodel. I just didn't, I don't want to rent to people when a house is not in standard living conditions. So anyways, moving forward. So this is Lay Book. And what I would advise is that if you're doing any home remodel, stay organized. And that's the big thing that I did in Georgia. Let me see. Is there any addresses on any of this stuff? No. Make sure. I'm going to take this out. So stay organized. I decided to buy a binder. And I buy binders with the little folder things in there so that I could separate everything out. In the very front, of course, I have my budget. And so I can write on the budget if things change. I'm not going to show you the quotes from the contractors or my city plans, but put that in your book as well. I bought cabinets. I have a tab that has receipts for things that I've already bought and that have orders to be delivered. I also have a tab of wish lists of items that I want. Like for instance, I can show you one of the wish lists because I don't have address on here. So I really want this for the outside. You probably can't see it, but for the outside light, it's a New Orleans hanging yoke mount gas or electric copper lantern by Primo. So I am in love with this. And so anyways, this is something I have sitting in my folder as this is to buy. It's $420. I think it's worth it. It looks absolutely amazing. In fact, one of my neighbors has it. I was driving past their house. I like driving around in my neighborhood at night because I really love seeing people's landscape lighting. And so one of my neighbors has this light. They have the wall mounted version. I want to have the hanging drop version because I have a porch. But anyways, I saw it and I was like, that is beautiful. So I'm definitely going to purchase it. But anyways, this is like my wants. And then in the back here, I have everything for the apartments. I have stuff from the Historical Society as far as things that I need to submit to them. So being that my house is in historical district, I have to submit paperwork to the Historical Society as well as to the city for a permit. So there's two kind of processes. There's a one process that, you know, the Historic Society has like things that they can approve by desk, and then things that you actually have to go through a board for, you know, official approval. And then after I get a certificate, then I have to take that certificate to the permit office, and then they will approve the permit based off of that. So that is the entire process. This week, or I guess I should switch to another video. But anyways, that is the plans. And what I do like to do is I like drawing out plans. For instance, this is for the apartments. And for the electrician, I like doing very clear plans for them so that there's no question about it. I post these on the windows so that if I'm not there at the house, everyone understands what I want to have in the spot or where I want things to be located. For the most part, the electricians, they understand there's a certain type of code of like where the outlets are supposed to go on the wall, so I have no issue. The only thing I write on here is if I have a TV going somewhere, so therefore I needed like something a little bit higher so that I can mount the TV to the wall. And so that's pretty much it. I also have in here like my running numbers, my running estimates from the bank, so that I know what I would have to pay upon my next closing. So after you're done with your construction, the day that you're done with your construction, so my construction is loan is only for 1 year, and then after a year it goes into like a balloon rate, and obviously we're not going to do that. And so after your construction is done, the bank comes out. Obviously you get a certificate of occupancy from the city, and you know, show that proof to the bank. The bank comes out and they approve off on the work and be like, okay, good. And then you can switch over to conventional loan. You can go to another bank and do your conventional loan through another bank, or you can stay with the current one that you are with. So when you're looking for conventional loans, you are a free agent at that point in time. And what you're getting a conventional loan is for that 85% or 80%, depending on your bank, depending on your construction loan. You're looking for somebody to cover that construction loan price. And then you also have to pay closing costs again. But being that I'm staying with the same bank, I just have to pay reduced closing costs. So I only have to pay for lawyer fees this time. I don't have to pay for all the stuff that I did up front because I don't need to do all that processing things. So I just have to pay for the lawyer fees so that they can just switch over, you know, do the administrative kind of changes to the conventional loan. So I am going to stick with the current bank that I have so that I keep that closing cost down. And also too, I don't have to pay broker's fees or anything like that when I'm moving from the construction loan over to the conventional loan. So that is something that you can do. So if you're thinking about doing a historical remodel, you can. Usually your national banks don't provide construction loans. Usually it's your local banks, so you're gonna have to shop around. And every bank does something different. For me, my bank had my monthly loan price, my price that I pay each month, the same. And then some other places, they make you pay a percentage of the money that you take out, and you have to pay interest on that. I don't have to do that. So every bank is different. Every situation is different. I had pretty good credit. Last year, that was the biggest thing that I worked on, is making sure that my credit was good. I was like 800 club. So that was the big thing for me last year, is to make sure I was in good credit standing so that this year I can do what I wanted to do. I am currently in an apartment, so I am renting and paying a mortgage at the same time. So things are a little bit tight and stressful, but nonetheless, I wanted to do this and I knew I was going to do it when I got here to Georgia. So there's nothing about it. But anyways, if you liked that video, I hope you guys did. I wanted to just do something that was just focused around like the house and how do you do a historical remodel, or just a house that maybe is a fixer-upper, who knows. And that's how you can do it, through construction loans. All right, thank you guys. Please subscribe, like the video. Yeah, do those things. All right. See ya.